G-L-O-C-O
Glo-Co Radio!
Wendy, I remember you mentioned that you generally avoid supernatural stuff. So let me ask you this. How well do you know different kinds of religions in the world? This is not something supernaturally creepy.
Okay, you got me. I don't like supernatural things because they give me the creeps. In the meantime, religion seems to be too much of a serious topic for me.
That's what I thought. But you know, interestingly, some religions actually restrict their believers from celebrating supernatural-related holidays, like the Ghost Festival in China and Halloween.
Huh? Then what is the fun in that? I mean, I don't like to pay to get scared, but certainly I could like to get candies by going trick-or-treating.
Good question. And they do have an answer for that. Have you ever heard of asceticism? It is a way of living that helps believers feel closer to God. They refrain from enjoying themselves because they are convinced that one's desire is the thing that stands between them and their Almighty.
I'm getting more and more curious. It's nice to be an atheist because I can listen to this episode with an unbiased perspective, but I'm sure it is going to fascinate me anyway.
Hey Wendy, what would you like to eat for lunch?
Let me see the menu first.
Sure.
I want to eat a salad.
Since when did you become a Buddhist?
A Buddhist? Just because of eating salad?
Yes, there are many religions with rituals stating that believers cannot eat a particular kind of food.
Wow, this I know. It seems that you know Buddhism very well.
Just a bit. Do you know anything about Buddhism? Let me tell you about the demographics of Buddhism. China is the country with the largest population of Buddhists. There are approximately 244 million believers, which is 18.2% of China's total population. They are mostly followers of Chinese schools of Mahayana.
Yeah, there are also many Buddhist schools in Hong Kong. Oh, I regret ordering this salad. It tastes bad.
This is karma, Wendy.
Karma? What is karma?
Karma is one of the most common Buddhist concepts, and it refers to the principle of causality, where intentions and actions of an individual will influence his or her futures. That means you need to bear consequences of the choices you make.
I haven't heard of this before. Thank you for teaching me a new concept. Okay, I will finish this salad.
Yes, don't waste food, Wendy.
No worries, I will eat it all.
Hey Bobo, my cell group at church is hosting an outing after the regular worship session next Saturday. Do you want to join?
I'd love to join, but what's a cell group?
A cell group is a form of church organization in Christian churches that personalizes fellowship. It usually consists of sharing, prayer, discussion, and Bible study. There are around 12 members in my cell group led by 2 leaders.
Ah, that is one of the differences between Catholic and Christian churches. The two have several differences in their beliefs and practices.
I know they both believe in the second coming of Jesus and in the Trinity of God, that is, 3 persons in one God, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
That's right.
What are the differences then?
Mary was chosen by God to be the mother of Jesus through a virgin birth. It is written in the Bible, and both Catholics and Christians believe that. However, Mary is considered holy by Catholics. They pray through Mary as an intercessor to God, while we never see people in Christian churches praying through Mary to God at all.
Yeah, there's a foyer in my Catholic secondary school called the Ladies' Foyer, where a statue of Mary is placed. We used to pray every morning, including the prayer Hail Mary.
Okay, so far I've learned what not to do and what not to eat in different religions. Certainly not a life I would want.
You are taking it way too literally, Wendy. This episode is supposed to highlight the differences among different religions, not to tell you the rules binding you when you join a cult. Religions are not cult.
Okay, I know that, but it makes me think of a question. How would you know if a religion is deviant from a good heart? I mean, different religions have various values that they uphold, and sometimes they clash. How do we know whether they are good or bad?
First of all, Wendy, that cost-benefit analytical mind of yours is not going to help you understand religion, which is something ideological and not subject to degradation of goodness. But you can certainly tell when some of the so-called religions have crossed the line.
Okay, so tell me some of the views that different religions have on life and death. That actually interests me.
Do you believe in afterlife?
I've never given it much thought. Okay, I don't think I want to know. It makes me feel uncomfortable.
Oh, that's totally normal. Like I always thought if there isn't an afterlife, or my spirit would not travel to another body to live another life, then where would my consciousness go? Do I just disappear? The thought of falling into an abyss just freaks me out. Well, it used to.
It doesn't bother you anymore?
First, I tend to believe there is an afterlife. Second, I try not to think about it. Third, I tend to enjoy my life at the moment rather to think about what would happen to me in, presumably, 60 years. I'm not really a planning person.
Seeing as you wear the same clothes every day, I'm not surprised.
No matter whether you have a Christian background or not, if you want to have a deeper understanding of theories about Jesus, The Da Vinci Code may be the best movie for you. It is directed by Ron Howard, based on a bestseller mystery detective novel by Dan Brown in 2003. In the story, a symbologist Robert Langdon and a cryptologist Sophie Nephew are involved in a battle after a murder took place in the Louvre Museum in Paris. The characters explore an alternative religious history, and the central plot is about Merovingian kings of France that are descended from the bloodline of Jesus Christ and a woman called Mary Magdalene. This movie has provoked popular interest in the history of Christianity and is worthy of discussion. So, ready for a brand new view on religion? Plus, you can enjoy both the novel and the movie.
The following piece of music is composed by Mark Colangenian. It was awarded the Grand Prize for the Composition Open Class at the Hong Kong Schools Music Festival in 2011. The piece is titled Meditation, with a subheading of A Journey Through a Mind. The piece was composed in 2011 and it was scored for a chamber orchestra. It was inspired by the idea of Buddhist meditation. Within the concept of 4 foundations of mindfulness, there are 4 basic components in developing one's mind, including body, feelings, mind, and mental contents. This piece is written in 4 sections with corresponding reference to the Buddhist idea of meditation. In particular, the 3rd section features percussion ensemble depicting the sound of Tibetan bell. Enjoy!
Thank you for tuning in Glo-Co Radio. See you next fall. Have a great summer.
Yay!